How about you? I'm Hank. Welcome to Hamiltonville Farm. I got Wiley with me today. What's up, buddy?
Hey, good morning.
Doing all right?
Yeah, doing great.
Slight chill in the air.
Yeah.
Spirit's good. Nice.
I got me one of those hearty biscuits this morning.
That's right. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Man, you got to start a good day off with a good breakfast, you know?
That's right.
What was that, like an 80s commercial? Start a day off with, oh, what was that good?
Maxwell House? Coffee?
Good coffee drop in your cup. What was it?
That's it, Maxwell House.
Yeah, but how did it go? Good to the last drop.
Yeah.
But there's a jingle.
By the way, our videos are good to the ending, so please continue to watch.
This is true, yeah.
Don't go nah just yet.
So we did have breakfast at Hardee's this morning, and got to talking about what we were going to do today. We actually had a really cool AC unit that's been parked for about 12 years, 11, 12 years, something like that. We'll get into more specifics on it here in a minute, but it's a really cool piece of military history. A guy bought it at a military auction, and he asked us he's like, hey, can you come crank this thing up? I'm actually having an event where I want to have this big powerful AC unit to pump cool air into this place. And so we said, sure, we'll come take a look at it. You have seen our videos, right? Because it might be all we do is look at it, right? We'll research it for you all day long.
Right.
Fix it for you? Man, I don't know. But he said that it ran when parked. He said he got it from the auction, pulled it back, literally tucked it down here in the bushes and hadn't touched it since then. So did it run at the auction site? I don't know.
I don't either.
I would assume so. I would assume he cranked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so let's take a look at it. Let's go over it and we'll give you some particulars about it. While I put new string in my weed eater here, and we'll get to cutting on it. A shorter piece. Might brought too long.
Well, you're going to put the pressure on that weed eater because that's some healthy bushes there.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's all right.
That weed eater can handle it, can't it?
No, I've not been impressed with it, to be honest with you. It's a FS 50.
Oh, well, you got
50C, FS 50C.
You got the cheapest one they made.
Yeah, well, I did.
Where you're supposed to just weed eat around your
flower garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta have the industrial kind.
It's so funny because everybody's like, you need to bring a weed eater with you. So I bring a weed eater in. Oh, you should have bring a straight shaft with you. Oh, you got it. You know, like, listen, can't win for losing. You know what I mean?
Well, that's really not a weed eater.
Yeah, this is more of a.
That's more of a.
It's definitely what we would call an entry level.
Yeah. Beginners
weed eater for sure. All right, let's fire this thing up.
15 days.
String.
I apologize for making fun of that thing. I got at it.
It knew it was on camera.
It's showing out, wasn't it?
Yeah. I do like this. This is an aftermarket quick head attached. They come with like some proprietary quick change head or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is just so much easier. I prefer this. It's just one button and go, you know?
Yeah. I've never seen such.
But I could cut the strings off on pre-length or whatever. I thought I did that, but evidently I didn't.
Put that toward your buddy, not your body.
That's right. I'm almost done here.
No.
saw a lizard or a skank or something running across there. There's a little pine tree over there. I'm gonna get out of their way.
Okay. You was rubbing my shadows hard over there.
Oh, you what?
You was rubbing right here on my, with the shadow over there with that chainsaw. I thought you was trying to cut me.
You ever seen them dudes that do this shadow, you know, like, I don't know, ostriches and turtles and...
Pretty creative, aren't they?
Pretty creative. Pretty creative. What'd you do last night, Wiley? Did you have any fun?
Well, I didn't do anything that...
Bed by 8?
I can't think of anything.
Yeah, I didn't do nothing either. Tonight we've got a little shop in our town just open up, or a little place in our town just open up a coffee shop. So they got a little sample, free sample thing. Okay, be nice to... Alright, wrong battery, I guess. They work a little better when you put batteries that have juice in them. Anyway, I was saying we got a little shop, new business in town that's got a little coffee shop. And they're, you know, inviting the community out to see their new coffee shop. So I think that's what we're going to do.
You think they serve Maxwell House there?
Probably.
How old was that tree?
Watch out for that tree. Okay, leave a comment below if you know where that came from.
Oh, I just said it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
All right, mute your volume. Go back and rewind it.
No cheating.
No cheating.
Watch out for that tree. George.
What year is it?
How would I even know?
I would look at the tires.
The tires?
Yeah.
You and that tire cheat. You're not going to give up on that yet, are you?
Not yet.
I don't see a key. But I do see something that says starter. Somebody got into it right here. There we go.
Do some body work while we're here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see the starter button. Yeah, so this is a, it's like a, I don't know what they call it, Ace 803s or something.
Ignition. Oh man, this thing.
Yeah, I don't think it takes a key, to be honest with you.
It's got 2,054 hours, Hank.
Look at this, there's a big lever in here.
I guess you put, it's got to be where you can kind of cut the units off, right?
Yeah, maybe. I need some of my...
yeah, that's the, on the bell housing. Let's do that, matter of fact, if we can.
Try to blow some cold air out of this. This is a Hartford compressor.
I wonder if that made in Hartford, Alabama.
I doubt it very seriously. But so what they use these for, and there's an air tank over there. You can drain the water out of all that. Anyway, so what they use these for what I've seen them use this for, is that they actually, well, here's this yellow piece is the hose, and they'll run that up into an aircraft, into the fuselage of the aircraft, and keep the aircraft cool while it's on the ground before it taxis. Because aircraft can't start charging their AC systems until they get airborne. Not charging their AC systems, but blowing cold air on its own.
Right.
Until it gets airborne. So how they compensate for that is they put this AC unit on the ground. But I tell you what, the guys that run this thing, they were, when I was deployed I deployed 16 times in my career. And those guys, they would be literally 120, 130 degrees on the tarmac. You know what I mean? Out there running these things around, hooking them up to airplanes. And
so this is where it comes out of?
Well, the hose, you can hook hoses at different configurations, you know what I mean? So they'll hook the hose up here, and then just drape it off to the aircraft.
Oh yeah, that vent. This pulls the vent.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's probably electric.
It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie.
Boogie woogie.
Electric Avenue.
We're gonna rock on down to Electric Avenue,
Yeah.
and then I'll probably take you higher. You know?
Yeah. Does that come off or did it?
Yeah, no, it folds down.
Okay.
Yeah, but we'll get to that. Let's open up this. I can see it written on the valve covers up there. It's a Detroit.
Yeah. I see the L.
Let's open up.
I know it's diesel.
It's a diesel. Let's check it out. Use your man hands.
Oh yeah.
Man, that's clean, wow. Wow, I mean, look how clean that is. This filter says filters changed in August of 2012. So they probably run it, you know, a little after that. So it's probably been 10, 12 years.
There's your cheat right there on that governor box right in front of you.
Yeah, it's you say that, but I got a 500, it just says type SWVS.
Okay, no data manufactured on it?
1 of 99.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. 10 or 12 of 99. So it's a 1999 model. Looks like a 6-cylinder from here. I can't see how many. But it's a really short block. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's probably a 71. I just read this in a comment. I love our viewers, by the way. He talked about the valve, something to do with the valve covers distinguishes it between a 53 and a 71. I think the 71s have these bolts here that you can take the valve covers off with. You know?
I think that's going to be a 6V 92.
92,
I think
yeah.
71s and...
Well, look at that. Yeah, you're probably right. Look at there, Wiley. I mean, it says 92 on the...
Well, there you go.
I didn't know they made a 6V92, or that would have gave it away right off the bat. But let me get another light. Wiley, this is that new O-Light work light.
Wow. Right on my eyes.
I know, dude. This thing's legit. Rechargeable magnetic. I got a discount code for the O-Light in my description. I'll put it in the pinned comment. They do, you know, they give us a commission off these that we sell, but man, I'm a huge O-Light fan. Am I not, Wiley?
You are.
There's a lot of us YouTubers out there that like these O-Lights. If I can just set it somewhere. All right. Okay, Wiley, look here. There's a switch. Can you see that switch there? You switch it from heat to cool. You see that?
Well, that might be what he wanted it for.
Let me test that battery. Could we be so lucky? I always get lucky with you.
I am shocked that it's. I wonder is there a battery on the other side? That's one battery to spin this thing.
Yeah,
Wow.
shoot.
Shucks. I don't believe it for a minute. Well,
Deep subject.
no battery. I can't believe one battery.
No, this thing's deader than 3 o'clock.
Hey, well, what we can do, we'll just disconnect the clutch is back there.
Yeah. Make sure they're turned off.
Did you see on top, see if the muffler was enclosed, so we...
Oh, I didn't even look. But man, it's so
Water.
clean. Look how clean it is.
I know, but I see a little dampness over here on this exhaust.
Well, that's our luck with Detroit's, Wiley. Let me look. No, it's got a flapper cap on it. You know?
Okay. That's good.
Wiley, I'll start taking this off if you want to check the oil. Actually, yeah, is oil dipstick on it?
The oil stick is right here.
All right. Let's check the oil before we get... Actually, it ain't locked up, dude. There's no way this thing's locked up. Look how clean... I mean, I just can't see any reason. There's no external telltale signs that this thing is locked up.
Well, let me check the oil and see.
All right, check the oil,
I can see
and I'll
the
get the
foreign
wrenches for the...
materials in the oil.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Oh yeah. Look how clean that oil is. Hank, this thing hadn't been run since the service. Hank, that's the cleanest oil that I've seen since we started this.
Really?
I don't think it's been started since the oil change. We're breaking new ground here. Let's see what we got.
You know,
right
Wiley?
here.
So a lot of times people will tell us, you know, Ramlin parked and well, I just backed that thing in there. It's running good.
Yeah.
This might be a true. That might be a true statement on this one. You know?
That's right. Let's see what's behind this door. We got a lot of doors. That's storing air right here. I was hunting the fuel, Hank. The fuel's got to be close.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if it's out here.
Well, just follow the lines to the fuel pump, from the fuel pump.
Hank, that'd be too easy.
You and your logic. I would assume because when they fill these things up, they probably use a truck.
Yeah.
Like one of those big petrol POL trucks.
Yeah. You're the military guy. Well, I can't find anything that looks like a fuel tank.
What's that?
Oh yeah, I see the fuel tank.
Okay.
It's on this side. Must be right in here. The cap must be right here. Yeah, here it is. Hey, this is non-vented fuel, Hank.
Oh man, we can't. Oh. Gotta love us non-vented. They don't sell that no more at the gas stations.
Yeah.
Wiley.
I see a little bit of it.
Are we finally gonna get us an easy one?
Oh yeah, Hank. This thing's making fuel.
Dang, you wouldn't lie. That thing's been sitting 10 years, 11 months, 3 weeks, and 8 days.
All right. The water, I believe that was the reservoir right there. The plastic jug in front of you.
Engine coolant, yeah. So a lot of people, I made a comment about on the armored truck video. Oh, dude, this got, this got antifreeze in it and everything. That's full. I made a comment in the other video about what do you call this? And the technical name is a degas bottle, which I was right. But a lot of people say expansion tank or whatever. So I guess the technical term is degas bottle, but the slang term is expansion tank. You know what I'm saying?
So it's not a reservoir at all?
Maybe we'll even call it a reservoir. How about that? Okay. Now when we crank this thing up, dude, and we turn the air on, we gotta lower this gate right here.
That's where it sucks it pushes the air. It's
Right.
going to suck the air through the...
That's correct. Yeah, so we're going to need to open this up before we flip the switches, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we probably, this tank right here, this black tank on the left, it's got I see some shut-off valves so maybe one's open, one's closed, so maybe you're heating and cooling, I don't know.
Those look like little air. Like we build up air and need air to push the...
Yeah, you may be right, but...
You may be right.
Billy Joel!
I may be crazy.
Okay, so let's put, we'll put a battery in it.
Well, Hank, let's let you get in here and see if you can pull the...
Lever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they really whacked this thing, didn't they?
Yeah, they backed into a truck. Those Air Force guys, man, they don't...
This was probably done by the people
It's probably
that worked
contractors.
with this man, yeah.
Probably contractors.
Yeah.
134 refrigerant in it. Do they still make that stuff?
I don't know.
It's caught over there in that corner somewhere. I think we can just pull it up. Because the whole thing can just come
All right,
off.
watch out.
There you go.
Wait, I need to come back towards you. This may be the hardest.
The hardest part cranking this thing up?
That's what it is. It's just got to go back towards you.
I got a sledgehammer.
Hang on, we're about to get it right here. All right.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Cool. I don't know which one's on and off. I mean, is it already in the off position?
I would say when you push forward, you engage. You pull back, you disengage. All right, it's 50-50 chance.
I mean, you know what? You got 50-50 chance of getting it right.
Yeah. See if you can turn that drive motor real quick. Right there at your hand to the right.
Oh, check this out. Hold on a second.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's got to engage and disengage
No,
on it?
it's got a. I was trying to catch that lizard, but
Oh.
I'm not fast enough. I mean, I moved it to. So you want to go forward with it?
No, I think you disengaged it then, right?
Oh, I don't know.
I think you engage it going forward.
Okay. Yeah, that would make sense. Like you're pushing.
Yeah.
You're pushing the input shaft
Right.
into the transmission.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or flywheel. Not. I guess it's not a transmission, is it?
We're just babbling on.
Well, see what you do with the torque converter is around that bell housing through there, and but I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it backwards like this,
Okay.
or towards the back. And grab a battery, Wiley. Is it stud top or round top?
It's round top, and let's get a stud top too. I don't know. I just cannot believe that one battery
Well, I mean,
spins this thing. But we'll find out. And some pliers, please.
vice grips
No,
or pliers.
just pliers. I think we'll be good on that.
I think the gentleman who owns this, I think he's been watching how much difficulty we've had on the last few. I was like, let me give these guys an easy one.
Yeah. I hope so.
Does it? I'm gonna look for a kill switch.
A what?
In case it, not that I think it's going to run away, but we probably need to be prepared for that.
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess I'm pretty sure that it's going to be a electric controlled
Kill.
switch off, and it's going to be right here, Hank, up top on this governor box. It's got the date, and it has got an electric solenoid on it.
Like I say, we'll probably at least need to figure that out before
Well,
we
you can
crank
tell
it.
when we switch it on. If
Sir?
it you can tell when you switch it on. It's going to move it to.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right, what you got?
I don't know if they're going to be able to see it or not, because I tried to film it with my phone
Right.
last Saturday when I loaded up an old dead piece of equipment. That guy had a DeWalt pneumatic, I guess it's pneumatic, grease gun.
I got one.
That thing was awesome.
Yeah, I got one. Well, mine's battery powered.
Huh?
Battery powered?
Yeah,
Yeah. Pneumatic.
cordless. Is that what you call it? Cordless?
Yeah, cordless.
Pneumatics area.
Yeah, pneumatics air.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one. I love that thing. But I grease. You know what? On a serious note, I grease my TYM tractors every time that's the first time I check the oil, grease the front, at least the front end loader. Yeah, they say every 8 to 10 hours, but I'm not going to be like some of these people I saw. That thing ain't never seen it drop.
Can you see if you got any power on the switch on?
Oh, let's see.
See if anything moves when you switch it on.
Big negatory. That's the light, so that should come on. That will come on when you get some power. Oh, that's the temperature, or thermostat, I should say.
All right. Let's see if we got any. I knew it wasn't going to be this easy.
Right.
I knew it.
Hold on, that 20 amp breaker was out. Let's see. Let me see a pair of pliers, Wally. That fuse was out. I got it now. I wonder if that fuse is any good when they throw that. You know what I mean?
And I caved it in.
Mm-hmm. That button don't work. It says it's got half a tank of fuel, but I don't know if that gauge is like nothing's moving. I'll leave that lighter switch on. Okay, to start, connect the hose couplers to aircraft, push in air delivery and RPM knobs. Turn to lock. Yeah. That looks like it. These look like they're in.
I'm going in, Hank.
Alright. Okay. Place switch in vent position. It's in vent position. Place ignition switch into on position. Depress starter and it hold. Yeah, that ignition hold button doesn't depress. Can you see the back side of that panel?
I do. I'm looking at it.
The ignition switch is this one.
I don't have the battery hooked up. I unhooked it.
Oh, okay.
Just to
but
see if I can
the
see
button doesn't push. I'm gonna turn all these off.
Okay. I was looking for maybe it had a master switch or something, but I can't see where that would be. I do see some wires running behind the engine for some reason. It's got almost like air that switches it off. Or is that the throttle?
I hope that fuse right there ain't blow. If that fuse is blown.
Alright, that's going to be there's the throttle right there, I bet you. Let's find where that goes.
I thought you could change these without having to take this off, but maybe you can't. I should have paid more attention to my flight engineer when I was in the...
Hey, when you get a free hand, we can trace some of these hoses.
Yeah.
And it might lead us to a master.
That don't do nothing for me.
I don't know why there would be any need for this cable. Oh, that ain't a cable. Hey, this thing's got an air starter on it.
Oh, I don't know how to do all that. This new?
It's got to be a.
Well, this ain't, no, I mean, to start, it ain't the primary starter because he's got instructions on how to flip all these switches to get it to crank.
All right, I'm just telling you that solenoid, let's see, it's got some, yeah, something about the air motor on top of the solenoid. Well, this is going to be cool.
Oh, those are fuses in there, I would think. Oh, no, release valves, okay.
I'm thinking it's got an air starter.
Well, I mean, do you know how to start a vehicle with or engine with air start? I don't know how to do that. I thought they quit making air starts like in the 50s.
That button is going to release a valve that's going to dump a lot of air in there and start it. Look at the top of that. That's the Bendix. See, it's what it says about air. What does it say?
This is a something master, something starter. I can't see the words in front of master and starter. And you just rubbed it off. Way to go. Good job, Wiley.
This is a master starter.
But you're right, there's an air line that goes to it.
Yeah.
Well, let's hook a battery up and see.
I think.
Well, let's see. The blue hose goes. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yep. So you got to be able to turn the compressor on first. Because I follow this blue hose all the way to that little solenoid on top of the starter. You know? Know what I'm saying?
Fuel, that's water.
See the blue hose on top?
This one right here?
No, on your compressor, up the tank.
Yes.
That blue hose goes into this solenoid that you rubbed the letters off of.
Okay. Well, this is the first time we'll ever need a air compressor to start something, huh? Let's open up this.
Maybe that's what the ignition hold is for. You know? Or maybe, so,
Well, we've had some. Here's right here's where we're gonna fill it up at, Hank.
with
It's
air?
got a place to fill it up. We can got. I'm sure he's gonna have. Let's call it and see if we can. This is gonna be fun.
Oh, okay, look. Pull out air delivery. Pull out air delivery. Where's air delivery? It says, so you push in, switch, load, heating, cooling, panel. Oh, that's for the air a bit. Load maybe. So it says connect the hose couplers to that. Which I wonder if we. That I think they're talking about the air hoses, because you can't couple them when the it's blowing. So you got to put them on first. You know what I mean? Push in air delivery and RPM knobs. Air delivery. Push in air delivery and RPM knobs. Where's the air delivery? And so here's RPM adjust, here's blower, but that's lights.
Okay, that's going to. Can you move that, Hank?
Can I move what?
That manual. This right here.
Maybe.
Okay, that's your throttle.
Yes.
Okay. All right, we got that. And it's got an air. When it builds up air, it's got an air kill on it. So I guess when you.
Yeah, it says push in air delivery, and so we push these in. Where's the air delivery though? That's what I don't see. I can't see the air delivery.
Well, there's your hoses. That's what controls those.
So that must be your.
See there? Look at the flap coming up right there.
Yeah.
That's where the.
Yeah. I locked them.
Thank you, Hank. We got it. That's good enough.
Yeah, true. So maybe these are the air delivery.
Yes. So you pushed them in.
All right, they're all in. All right. Place switch in vent position, which is this one, which is it's in vent position.
All right.
Place ignition switch in on position, which is this one.
All right.
Depress starter and ignition hold buttons. That's where we're running into a problem. Here's this one depresses, but this one doesn't. You don't feel that? Maybe we can take it loose. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I do. Okay. If that worked, then what?
Release the starter button on start. Release ignition hold button after 15 seconds. Adjust the RPMs, which we can. This is the RPM adjust. to 1200. Place the switch into hold position for 90 seconds max. Then to run. I mean, all that's easy. Do not operate switch for ventilating. Pull out air delivery knob or knobs as required. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's simple. We just got to figure out how to fix this.
So, you know, I didn't figure that one battery was going to spin the engine. So all that one battery as far as just give you electric current there to turn your switches,
Makes sense, don't it?
Yeah.
Such a small battery for a big engine.
Right.
You're right, because the air does the work.
That's right. All right, let me go see if I can find us some air.
Do you have to have air?
Yes, the reservoir's out.
But you still
the
have.
tank's out.
But you still have to. How we're going to fix that ignition hold issue?
Hang on.
Is it ground? Oh, that's not a ground. That's a latch.
Hey,
Sir.
I wonder would the starter that we bought work on this
The
in
Cummins?
the truck? That's Cummins. That's right.
Yeah.
That's my bad.
What you talking about, Willis?
What are you talking about? Can you get up there, Hank, and look behind it
And for what am I looking for?
to see what this starter
The ignition or
does? It might have just. Because that's got to activate.
Yeah, so it has 3 wires coming out of the back, 4 wires coming out of the back.
Because it's going to trip. It's going to trip
this.
that's going to dump the air on the starter.
Yeah, so it connects to this switch. All 4. That's the only place it goes.
Okay.
It's got 4 wires that go from here to here. Yeah, let me get a pry bar. Hold on.
Nothing's easy. Boom, 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 boom.
Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. It's caught up here. All right. You'll pull. I'll try to pry it. You might need a smaller screwdriver.
Yeah. I see what. Go ahead and bend that up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let me get it. If you can pull it just a little bit, I can get that.
Get that up right there off that nut. Yeah. Hang on, let me let this camera down.
Okay, hold it right there. There you go. Maybe a little tappity tap. Man, you know what? We had a sunflower festival at the house, you know? And my wife borrowed my hammer. That was nice of her. It's rounded. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, small
Just tap
socket.
it with your hammer.
Well, I don't think it's gonna. I don't think my hammer can get in there. It did go backwards some, but I don't know.
It had to. Wouldn't you?
But you got to release that. Release ignition hold.
Yeah.
So what have we? Okay, let me ask you something. You got to push this in. Wonder if we pushed it in, and then when we release it, we just unconnect, get a wire there that's disconnected. You know what I mean? And essentially, that would be releasing the button.
Yeah.
If indeed it is pushed in. Yeah, here I tried this, and
This is where it took the lick. You can tell that it was hit.
Yeah, when you're gonna try to pull that out?
That's what we're gonna have to do, I think. Unless, can you get back? Can you squirrel it back to that and see what it is?
Like I said, well, you can see it. It's 4 wires.
But what I'm saying is, you might see a. All right, I see that solenoid you just moved. Does that turn the air on here?
So here is the 4 wires that go to that toggle switch.
Okay.
So this. So how,
Where's it? This goes back toward the starter, or toward the
this
tank?
one?
No, this bottom. This right here, that right there releases something. That's electric solenoid. That's a solenoid that'll lift up and let something happen.
It's a valve division. It's a yeah, I mean, I don't know.
And that goes to that button that's supposed to hold in?
No, not at all. There's that button that's
Where's this wire go, Hank? We can rule this out.
yeah, it goes out and about. It goes way back
And
toward
that wiring harness?
yeah. This is the only 4. This is the 4 wires right here. See my hand? My fingers got them.
Yeah.
That's what goes from that.
They got to find a solenoid. Hang on, Hank. We got to find a solenoid that button is going to hold in to let air come out of that tank to the starter.
Am I moving that? I don't even know what I'm moving. Is the button. You know?
Can you find? Let's work our way back from the starter.
Okay.
Because
Airline. They're all airlines.
the big airline's going to be the volume air. That's like the battery cable coming to it.
That's like the, what they call those things, not tiger cats, but cheetahs. Ain't that what they call them? Big old tire pumps, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Cheetahs.
All right, see the small, right there. That looks like that's going to be the thing that engages it there. That's going to push the solenoid back to turn. This thing come in. They hit right on that button.
There wasn't a vent on this when I loaded it and hauled it up here.
Is there?
Happened here.
Is an air starter.
See
This
this?
starter to activate the solenoids to pump the air to it. I've always wanted
Have you
to try to
started this
start it.
before?
Never started. Never fooled with it. I hauled it up here.
Yes, sir.
But now, like I said, if you need air, I can back my little service truck up here.
All right. How long have you had it parked to, you think?
3, 4, 5 years.
And it sat down there for
Don't know how long it
ever.
sat before we
Yeah.
picked it up.
Right.
Normally, what I find, if the exhaust doesn't get rain in it,
Yeah.
and being inside a cabinet like this,
Yeah.
normally it ain't no trouble. But you never know.
Then you get an air starter.
Yeah. So you bring all the letters in
Yeah.
the world.
Yeah, yeah. But the ignition hold button don't depress.
Well, I'm wondering, this is a receiver maybe for the air conditioning system.
The other one's over there.
There's an air tank somewhere.
Over
It's on the
there.
other side.
Yeah,
It's
and
got
you
a
can.
spot to plug into.
It does.
I've got hosed.
I was just wondering how we're going to engage the starter. I found the two there. I wonder, can you manually throw air to that and engage that Bendix?
Like, you know how you jump a starter? Can
I
you
don't
jump
know
it with
if
air?
It's got an electric solenoid operated valve. The ones I had them in trucks before, and it was just a push button valve.
Right.
It was an air operated, instead of a solenoid valve,
Right.
it operated off a little pilot valve.
Right.
Well, how about we, since the starter button, let's just try it with just a starter button, and see if that might be depressed in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that might just be a suggestion.
Well,
It was for the military.
does it need batteries to work the electrical?
Well, we got a
We've got
battery
that.
right here,
And we couldn't get any power to this board.
That may be another issue.
Yeah, I was looking for if it had a
Did you make
master
sure you
switch.
put the ground to the ground and the hot to the hot?
Well, you just look and see if I didn't.
Well, if they don't fit, you know, the big post.
Yeah, that's the way I did it. That's the way I did it.
I got 2,054 hours.
Oh,
That ain't nothing.
you got fire then.
No, I got them backwards. You had them right.
I thought I did. So you got, I was looking for
20 amps.
But then again, it might have.
it was, we get nothing even to showing it's got the, so that just tells me it's got a master switch or something, don't it?
Somewhere, a
Yeah.
main battery, and the military is bad to have a battery disconnection.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
The AC compressor.
Well, see, the good thing is it had the manual clutch in it, and we released that.
I was just wondering,
Yeah.
for it being in line with compressor, but then this is ignition hole.
Yeah.
And this is concerning me too.
That might be a simple thing to test on the back. And if there's power coming to it and not leaving it, you might just connect those two wires on
Yeah.
a common post, and then you're just gonna take the batteries loose.
Yeah.
All right, you got power on the battery.
But we're not getting it to the board.
And that's gonna be the thing, you gotta have electrical to make everything else.
That's exactly right.
All the other functions work.
And that's right here. But the dang disconnect's got to be on this ground cable.
That shouldn't be loose like that.
That doesn't, it doesn't stay in like you think it'll.
Oh, does it not?
That's what I'm saying, to me,
Yeah, it should stay in.
should lock in.
Yeah, it should stay in.
Right there's gonna be the stuff that does your air going to your starter right there. Right here.
Inches of water, inches of water, inches of water. Hose 1, hose 2, hose 3.
If we can find the air reservoir for the starter,
It's over here on the right. It's on this side.
and see what kind of valve.
Yeah, that's it right there.
There should be a big hose. and
Right here.
That's gonna go,
That goes right to the starter.
Yep.
it's got two.
Oh, it's got.
Look at the air pressure in there.
Yeah, no, if the gauge is right, that's all she had. It's like that Cheetah air.
It's an instant dump.
That's right.
On the trucks that we had, there was
Yep,
no
that's exactly what it is.
Air motor, and when it spun, the spiral on that shaft would push that bendage out.
Okay. Well, so
Just from the speed of that air motor.
so what we're hunting is how you dump the air to the starter. That's what these two little old things are right here then. And I bet these are the solenoids that do that.
Wherever that valve is, it's gonna be as big as that main hose. We can pump that tank, shut the valves off and pump the tank up and then just see. We need to pull that nipple probably. When you plug the hose, make sure there ain't no dirt dauber nest in it. You seen what I went to, Violet, from the 550 down to the little electric mini truck?
Well, you're going green, ain't you?
Do you want me to move my truck?
No, I'm good. I think if I back up right here, I got enough hose.
Okay, 10-4. Top off the air tank, give it a snort of smelling sauce, and fire it up.
Alrighty.
£60 to crank it. That's all this guy said. On his 6V92. I know it's going to be loud. I remember that much.
So what you're saying is when we do that, it should spin the motor?
I don't know about that control
Yeah.
on that motor, on the start motor.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear it coming out. I hear air on this side. Oh, that's the. You hear that? I'm hitting that starter button.
Well, we do have some little old fire, ain't we? I had the air off.
Okay.
So
So
we got some air.
place the switch in the vent position. We're getting somewhere now. That scared me to death.
It ain't got 60 pounds yet.
All right. Depress starter and ignition hold buttons. Well, no, maybe it won't.
Yeah, because if it's engaged, I bet you that's got something to do with oil pressure and all that for it to run on its own. Yeah.
I'm gonna pull the RPMs out, son. Oops.
Those are not
these.
froze up. Those
That's these vent flaps here.
those actually was easy to.
All right, I'm gonna get up here to wire it.
Appreciate the help,
Appreciate you, Tim. Wiley, let's enjoy Lance Nicot lemon creams.
You said let's enjoy.
Here.
You hurt my feelings now.
Here.
I feel fat now.
Because you was going to take all of them. You can't take but one pack.
Are we gonna share the drink?
No.
Shucks.
Yeah. If someone from, probably shouldn't talk with my mouth on. If someone from Lance Nicot Lemon Cream Division is watching this video, we eat these all the time off camera. We need to start eating them on camera. And you can send us a case or two.
Well, any Lance product really.
Captain Wafers.
Peanuts,
Yeah.
toast cheese. That's good stuff. Either or that one. Yeah. Woo, Hanky.
Hey, let me turn the ignition
Fire in the
on.
hole.
I had the ignition on.
Well, you was
Oh, and the light comes on. Yeah, so, hey, listen. We're making progress. The light came on.
all right.
Look. So we're getting.
Hang on.
They're gonna blow you. Let me turn it.
All right, let me turn the air. Let's try, see if we can spin it.
Push in air delivery. That's all those. And RPM knobs.
Come here, Hank. I want to show you something while we're cranking.
That's to keep the air lubed.
That's fuel. That's fuel line.
Okay.
It's got a check valve in it to keep the fuel from leaking off.
Oh, gotcha.
So it should have fuel in it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Do you need a wrench or something? To see if it leaks?
No.
Okay.
I just wanted you to see that. All right. I'm going to put some air to it.
Place ignition switch on. Here we go.
Yeah.
Nope. So we got the starter.
Well, you got 57 on there now when you turned it on.
No, it's got 120.
No,
Oh,
57 degrees. You was pushing that a minute ago, wasn't you?
we're getting somewhere now. I wonder if we can jump
Wasn't
this.
you just bumping that a minute ago?
Yeah, it did do something, didn't it? This is the hold.
Hang on, turn it.
Can we jump the starter switch? The starter button? Like we did the...
Hey, it's air that's activating this. Something's activating the solenoid, and I think the rush of air is out of that hose that come off.
Oh, the fuel gauge works now, quarter tank. Come off, you said?
Yeah, the one that we said went back there, I believe that was Hitchkey. Do that air thing again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's come out of that.
Is that bad?
Well, I'm sure it is.
This thing gonna fire up, Wiley. It's turning, it's just not turning fast
Where's
enough.
the air coming back from? How's the air? I wonder is it building up pressure and just not letting it spin? I mean, that thing should really be making a loud racket.
Yeah.
I wonder if I keep that off up there, and let's try it again, and undo these. Well, it'll be the same thing. But no, it'll still have, let's undo our union.
Dearly beloved. What were they?
7/16 and a half, I think. Or it might be a 9. Okay. Now, we'll just see if that makes it roll any better. If it don't do anything at all,
Then we know we need to reconnect that. Yeah, because this has to...
it's got to breathe.
So are you saying it all comes through the...
Yeah, it's got to breathe.
Okay, let's try it.
Let's try it. If we run it to parts, I see this both goes to that solenoid.
Oh, yeah.
And we get some little something we can control the air, we might can throw the... Because this one, when we turned it on, had air all the time. Or it must have been this one, because... Listen, I'm going to go turn that valve off, and you can tell me which one it come out of. It don't really matter, but we'll know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it again. Let me see if it come out the other one. No, only that one.
I'm thinking air went through that, and I think if we can get those two together...
It'll just go back out to the tank. If that's a return
It's
line.
going to the solenoid.
Oh.
This,
Oh, I thought they both... Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's try. I mean, we can try it.
yeah, I think it'll work. I think that's what all that valve does.
Maybe, huh?
It's just turn this off.
Should we get a connector in there that's got a T?
That's what
Like a open close valve in it, and so we can close it?
that's what I was thinking. If we can get a connector that we can put air to it and
Yeah. That's what I'm
see
saying.
if it'll work.
Well, I don't no. Air won't come to this, right?
Air comes out of one of them. I just turned it on, and once we throw it to it, it may engage that starter.
So I don't see how connecting the two, and you'll just have to bear with me. Whichever one was on this sticker was the...
Okay. Well, this evidently got pressure went through there, and when you pushed it, opened up valves which dumped air into this one, which evidently engaged that and opened up for this big old air thing here.
Okay, so don't we only need to supply one line with air?
Well, we're getting air supply here. Let's put it to this. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah. Okay, I'm tracking. No, I'm tracking now. I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm slow.
Sometimes
I'm slow. I got you now. So essentially, when the air comes out of the system that is providing the air,
Yeah.
it goes through that solenoid and then into that.
That's what only thing I can figure out. I see no other airlines going to the solenoid to engage it.
Okay.
It's worth a try. The parts house is here local.
Yeah, let's do it. We probably need. Does that come out and we take those with us? It does.
No, let's don't. But let's take a picture of that. I know they can't hardly tell, but it's just they'll know, see if we can get a
44. It said 44 on it.
And plus the guys at Covenant Heavy Duty just love to see you.
Oh, are they? Is that where we're going?
Yeah.
You got a tape measure? We put a tape measure on it. But is it?
I think it's just, hey, look here. Hey, Hank, here we go. Here's something else. This is just a little old 1/4-inch line. I bet you. I can't see.
250 psi. Braided, corrosion, resistance. It don't say.
What does that say? That's a,
No.
I know that's a 1/4-inch. Gotta be.
Well, let me measure it.
Because 9/16 fits it. Or 3/8 won't.
It's a half. No. Yeah, half.
Okay. All right.
3 hours later.
All right, we're back from the parts house. We got a little union here, a little brass union from Covington Heavy Duty Parts.
Right.
Good guys over there. So let's explain again. I don't remember what we said before we went and ate lunch and got the part, but
This, I don't forget which line. One of these lines had constant air coming through it. So what I'm hoping is these are 2 lines, if you could show them right here, going to the solenoid. And I'm just thinking that's the only way it can get air to activate it, and I'm hoping when it starts activating it, it releases something in there and lets that big volume of air come through there and spin it. And
so we don't even need nothing electrical now.
no, I know of.
All right.
Well, we'll see if it spin over before we undo the, that's an air assist start, but it might, once it spins over, I don't know how it works, Hank. Honestly, I don't. That's shocking, I know.
I'll tell you what's been pretty cool in the last couple videos though. We've done a gas, we've done a gasser that we're not comfortable with. Now this is the first time we've done an air start. So we're broadening our horizons, as they say.
We'll find out right quick. Won't take long there.
And it'll crank. And then, okay, so once it cranks, what do we do? Do I shut the air supply off over there off on top of the tank?
I was going to get over there and move it and let you be here giving the commands.
Oh, okay. I mean, whatever, sure.
That's what I do.
All right.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm turning one valve now. What was that?
I don't know. Do it again. Oh yeah, that's going to do it, dude. I saw the alternator. I saw the alternator moving. So when you pop that thing to it, it's going to go. And it's going to be loud. Oh, but it ain't enough. But it's moving.
It ain't enough. I need more air.
I need more air. A little bit when you. So maybe how much air pressure's it got in it? We should tell. Oh, we ain't got the. I don't have the. Let me try to. Let me put this battery connected back on it.
Hey, let's see if the pump's back in the back's turning. See if we do have the clutch disengaged.
Oh, okay.
We don't have enough air pressure, Hank.
Okay.
And I don't know why.
I don't know much,
Oh, I do know why.
but I know I love you. Oh, you had that.
I didn't.
Oh. Technique only. Open them all up.
I'm just going to try to get this.
Something, I heard some air do something. I hear air.
Well,
I don't know where I heard it from though.
I just don't know why that's not air. That compressor's not really walking it.
That one?
Yeah.
You want me to just hook this up, at least just turn the ignition switch back on? Just in case?
Sure. I'm just.
Because I think what you did right here was right. Because it turned the alternator.
Yeah, I could see the fans moving.
And then we jumped that wire. Didn't we jump a wire on that solenoid over here?
No,
Pardon me?
there's no air coming in this tank. Ain't
It is the round knob.
screwed out.
Yeah, there you go.
You cut the air off over there too?
I didn't cut nothing off.
Roll the tape, roll the film back.
No.
All right, we getting there now.
I'm gonna yeah, whenever you get ready to sling that handle again, before you do that, I'll turn this to the on position.
Okay.
It's gonna take a minute though. It's less than 20 pounds now. Whenever you're ready. Yeah, that's it. That's gonna work, dude. So it's gonna take a minute to build that up to
Yeah.
90 pounds is what we need. That's the ticket right there. How many CFMs is that? Did that start, air compressors, how many CFMs it is? You probably need like 21, 24, 28. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, but yeah.
It takes 21 to run that AirCat inch drive impact wrench driver. What excites me is that we're doing. I think the process is right. We just got to make sure all the switches are put in the right spot, or the handles. I think all the handles need to be put in the right spot. I wonder if once we get it filled up, close this, take this off, and then try it so nothing goes back down it. Will air go back down it?
Shouldn't. Because you got more pressure coming that way.
Do you?
Yeah.
Did you look at? Oh, the gauge don't move until you flip the handle.
Yeah. But you could have it on because you would have, if you was right, you could tell, you would have all this on if it was working right. Then when you hit the buttons, those electric solenoids would do what we're doing.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Next time, we'll try it like this. We'll try it like this again. Then next time we'll fill it back up. If that don't work, take this off, close it, and then try it. Because I just don't know if air is trying to push back down, and I don't think there's obviously not enough pressure in that tank if it's going to quit running. When it quits running, it means it's out of pressure, or does that mean that it can't? It means it's.
If it's pumping 120 pounds, then this will have 120 pounds, I guess.
And that will be full of 120?
And when you hear it kick off, it's...
Okay. The intern at my wife's flower farm is an Ingersoll Rand engineer, air compressor engineer. No kidding. Ain't that funny?
Yeah.
She would be like, you guys have no idea what you're talking about. No kidding, lady. Why don't we take this loose, take the belt off of it? You know?
Why?
So to release the pressure.
Well, if you're going to do that, just take the fans off. Just take the belts off the two fans.
Well, does it have a tensioner on it?
Sure.
A few moments later.
Don't necessarily have to take them off, I don't think, but that should be enough for that. That might be loose enough on this one. What do you think? I don't necessarily have to take the belt off per se.
Want me to just bump up now?
It's got jam nut
Oh,
on it.
okay. Well, it done its job, didn't it? Let's take them on just in case.
Okay. I mean, we can.
Free wheelie.
Free Willy. Let me move that one. Free Wiley.
Get them off them pulleys.
Come on now.
Really wasn't that much, was it?
You're not a mechanic until you... We're officially mechanics, Wiley.
Yeah. Oh. I'd keep you from using that middle finger.
Oh, you're going to take care of me?
You want me to kiss your boo-boo? That's my bad eye.
I know. You missed the
Good.
cut. All right. Where's my lollipop? Here we go.
Burned pretty good, didn't it?
Yeah. So I'm wondering if we should have shot some ether in it.
How many times did it spin over?
A lot more that time. You're right though. It's 100% the air pressure. You know?
I'm not sure we have enough volume of air.
Yeah, I believe you're right. It's like a dead battery, not enough air.
Right. And I don't have an answer for that.
Yeah.
I wondered did water build up in this tank?
I've got the only two people I know might be able to help me. I got calls into them. Do we know? I got Scott of the Bus Grease Monkey, and then Diesel Creek might know something about them. I wonder who else would know about air starters that have their phone number.
I'm just gonna try to get this out of my way where I can get back there.
I'm going to keep Googling how to jump start an air starter. You know what I mean? It's got a release valve. Yeah, there you go. I don't see nothing dripping. Oh, well, it would be. Let me look underneath here. No, it's just air.
All right.
Yeah, you just need to fill that thing up more than what we got it. That's the problem. It's like a dead battery. You know what I mean?
Like
you need 120 or 90 pounds, and we're throwing 55 pounds to it.
That's right. And it's running out quick.
Yeah. And that's probably the biggest air compressor he's got.
How good's it turning?
I mean, it's just turning slow, that's all.
We're gonna need to research this. Because it's not getting any better.
I'm gonna take that loose too. I was gonna try to give it all the help I could give it. You know?
Do what now?
I was gonna take this alternator belt off too. I was gonna try to give it all the help I can give it.
Well, that'd be fine.
I mean, why not, right?
Why not?
Get up there and shake that steering wheel while we try.
Yeah, that's what it needs.
But I mean, there wasn't really nothing to that, you know. What you talking about, Willis? That's the return, I'm pretty sure. The blue. No, the blue has to be the...
That's the big volume coming out of the tank.
So that has to be on.
Yes. No?
No, it probably goes through here.
Yes.
And then, yes, that probably needs to be off. All right, well, we'll give it one more shot.
All right.
Ninth time's a charm.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 3.
Man.
Have you got a camera on the exhaust?
Yeah.
Can you look back and see if any white smoke come out?
I don't think so. Nah, we ain't got enough, dude. That's it.
Needs to be about twice that much.
I'm defeated.
Okay.
Well, I don't think we lost. I just think...
Not totally.
I don't think so. I think that it just needs more... I think it needs more air. I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we've obviously got the air going to the starter.
Right.
Because it's turning it over fine. But like you say, you know, or like, you know, it's just not enough. It's like putting an 8-volt battery on a 12-volt system.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Need a little more volume.
Need a little more volume. And the gentleman that's letting us borrow his air compressor, that's the biggest one he's got. So we'll come back and try to find a bigger air compressor.
Yeah.
And I think that will solve our problems. Or come back with it. And you know, you'd mentioned about a Detroit starter. I'd rather start it with an air start. You know what I mean? So, or you guys leave a comment because I think we're doing it right.
Yeah.
You have to be able, it has to be done right or it wouldn't spin.
Right.
But what's keeping it from firing, so to speak?
Well, it's not built enough up, sitting so long.
So it has to, let's say it has to do like 100 RPMs and it's doing like 70.
And it needs to spin a little faster. It's just like it starts out good and then quits. It's going to take
Faster
a while
and
to build up fuel pressure. And
Yeah.
maybe next time we come, we'll make sure the fuel filters are filled up.
Yeah, we'll have to research that governor box up there. So see if that's in the on position. Yeah. But we're going to come back to this one because I've never done this in real life before. Right. So this is the first time. I'm excited about it. It's going to be pretty awesome. I want to hear it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can already kind of hear it like it is now. But we're not going to give up on this one. So there'll be a part 2. Make sure you're subscribed and turn your notification bell on because there's going to be a part 2. And I think this will be a fun one. So the gentleman's not going to get it for his party.
They will have to use church fans.
Church fans. Get a bunch of old ladies with the... Anyway, cool. All right, well, we're going to get out of here. We appreciate you guys watching. Take care. God bless.
Next on Hamiltonville Farm.
Thanks for watching the video. Links for merch and discount codes are in the description box below.